with a dreamy far-off look and her nose stuck in a book. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Teresa. I'm so happy you're here. So for today's video, I wanted to talk about the readathon that I am doing for March. Usually in March, I do the middle grade March, but I didn't really feel like reading middle grade books recently. And I saw over on BookTube, Covers with Cassidy. Yeah, you suck. My battery's dying.
No!
So I saw on BookTube, Covers with Cassidy is putting on the Realm-athon for March, and it's a month-long readathon, which is my favorite because I like when I have a whole month to read instead of like a week to try to read a bunch of books. So the Realmathon is pretty much these different realms battle, and you have positive book prompts and negative book prompts that go toward either for your team, which I chose the Stingers. The hosts are Mel Lenore Reads and I Would Rather Be Reading. And then okay, the other teams are the Monarchs, the Ravens, the Stags, and then I chose the Stingers, which is like the underwater option, and that's what I felt like. Okay, so the way it works is you are fighting different realms, and you enter it in like a Google forum, submission form, and then she'll tally up everything at the end and see which realm wins, or which one got attacked the most. Okay, for the Realmathon, I had to read 5 books, and here are 4 of them. The 5th one is an audiobook. I will share my TBR and what the prompts that they go to. So the first one is Frostbite by Rochelle Mead. This is book 2 in the Vampire Academy, and I did negative prompts, so I am attacking another place. I think I chose the Stags because that's one my friend was in. And we have an author has 5 vowels in the title, which Frostbite does. A 5-star prediction. I gave book 1 a 5-star, so I thought it would be 5 stars. Title has 2 words, Frostbite. Steal from another TBR. I've seen a lot of people having this on their TBR, and a character with a criminal background, because there's definitely bad vampires in this series. Yeah. Next one is From Dead to Worse. This is book 7, maybe 8. Oh, okay. This is book 8 in the Suki Stackhouse series. Look at that cool cover with the blood and the werewolf. This is by Charlene Harris. And for this one, I did listen to an audiobook. Since this is a mass paperback, I can't see the print, so I only got these covers because they're beautiful. Own physically, which I have right here, a special edition. This whole series is a special edition one that I had ordered to find these cool covers, because each blood spill has like an object which relates to the book. Violent word in the title, I would say dead or worse. And a title under the author's name. And we have Charlene Harris first, and then we have focus. And then we have From Dead to Worse. So, yeah. That was also negative, and I was attacking the Stags. Next, let's go to positive. And I picked Kiss the Girl by Zoretta Cordova. This is a standalone in the Meant to Be series, which are Disney story retellings with romance, and they're very cute. And this one is obviously The Little Mermaid. And we have, so these are positives, so I put it toward our Stingers realm. The is in the title, but not the first word, so Kiss the Girl is the second word. Poll pick, I put it up as a poll. Fast-paced read, this definitely seemed like fast-paced read. Multiple people on the cover, we have 2, Ariel and Eric. That is all for that points. and this is an adult romance. Next, finally, I picked up It Starts With Us by Colleen Hoover for another positive for my realm, The Stingers. Even numbers in the title, which I counted. Book recommended many, many times, especially from my book club. More than one POV. It goes from Atlas to Lily. And then the group prompts were an author you've read before and next book boyfriend, because Atlas is wonderful. And this is an author I've read before. This is book 2 in the It Ends With Us series, which is so weird because It Starts With Us you would think would be book 1, but Ends With Us is first, and then It Starts With Us is book 2. Adult romance, check trigger warnings. Okay, so the next one I picked up is a electronic arc. It is actually an audiobook by Jessie Elliott. And she has this new fae world stories that reminds me like a little bit of like Shade of a Vampire, which I love, and like some other like just very fun supernatural stories. We have it's adult romance. This is taken by the fae, and for those prompts are gonna be new to my TBR because I just found it and I wanted to read it. Wealthy character, because fae is usually pretty fae. Based on who the main character is and who she meets, he is wealthy, but I don't want to say what it is. And then favorite trope, it's gotta be like that enemies to lovers for sure, which that has, and then morally gray because you're not sure if they're actually good. But yeah, so those are the 5 books for my March Realmathon TBR / I may have already read all 4 except 1 because I am filming this later. Okay, so update for the Realmathon. I finished From Dead to Worse from Suki Stackhouse. I gave that a 4.5 stars. I finished Frostbite, the Vampire Academy book 2. I gave that a 5 stars. I finished Kiss the Girl, which is meant to be, says book 3. I gave that 5 stars. And then I finished It Starts With Us, and I gave that 4.5 stars. And I just have to finish reading Taken by Fae, which I am absolutely adoring. And I've even been talking to the author about it because I'm just like loving so many parts of it. And I'm guessing that will probably be like high 4.5 or 5 stars. So yeah, cool. Thank you so much, Covers for Cassidy, for putting on this Realmathon. It's very fun, and I'm having a great time. I love the idea of trying to find books that match the prompt and just the little story that goes with each realm. I hope that the Stingers win, but I hope that everyone else has a super fun time too. Remember, you can find magic wherever you look. Sit back and relax. All you need is a book. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next videos. Feel free to like, that really helps out my channel, and if you want to subscribe, I think we have 575 subscribers now, and that would be super awesome to create a growing family on here. Alright, thanks again. Bye!